Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nigel. This channel is all about entrepreneurship, business, and making money. If you are in the process of launching a business, or you just have this thing on your heart that you want to launch but you don't know what to do and you're trying to figure stuff out, then this channel is for you. Hopefully you find something here that is useful and helpful and that will help you on that journey of launching your business or growing your business or whatever the case is. In this video, I'm going to be talking about shipping products from China and some of the lessons that we've learned in that journey. So I will tell you firstly just a bit of a story of some of the lessons that we've learned. So this is the scenario. So we dropped about $5,000 on the first product that we were going to be launching Amazon with. We weren't doing Amazon FBA. We were actually doing self-fulfilled. So we're starting that route in terms of actually launching our Amazon business, and that's what we've been doing. I'll give you more of an update into the actual success of that and how it's going at some stage. But just in terms of the shipping side of it, we decided initially for that initial shipment that we were just going to let the supplier arrange the shipment, and we would just pay them obviously and go that route just because of the convenience and the ease of it, all that sort of stuff. And so about $5,000 worth of product, they shipped it. About a month later, we then were sort of chasing it, trying to figure stuff out. And then the next thing we know, about 2 weeks after that, we have UPS rock up at our address, and they want a customs charge. So it wasn't exorbitant. It was like £200, something like that. So it wasn't too bad. So the weird thing with the whole UPS customs charge thing was that they didn't have a card machine. They couldn't take card payments. There had to be a cash payment there to the driver. So we were like a little bit suspicious of it. We were like, no, I'm not going to do that. We're going to pay with a card. Well, for one, we actually didn't have that sort of cash just sitting at our address. We would have had to go out and draw the cash from the bank, that sort of stuff. And so they were like, okay, they'll come back tomorrow. And then tomorrow came, they rocked up, still only wanted cash, even though the day before they'd said to us that they could take a card payment if they brought a card machine with them, stuff like that. And we said no, we weren't comfortable with that. We wanted to pay with a credit card, so we had some security around it. And then we didn't hear anything from them. And meanwhile, in the background, we're busy chasing this, trying to figure stuff out, trying to pay over the phone with a card, all that sort of stuff. And we found out like a day later that the package is on its way back to China because that payment hasn't been made. And this is all bearing in mind that it's all happened within 3 to 5 days that they've gone through this route of actually sending the parcel back to China. So we jump around. Fortunately, we're able to pay the customs charge, arrange redelivery. They stop it going back to China, and we get the package delivered to us. No more expense than just the customs charge, which was around £200. And so that was a huge lesson learned to us. Firstly, in that you need to be able to control the shipments of your products. That's the first thing that I would say. I don't think that there's a best model to it in the sense that you have varying returns on the benefit. For example, it's more convenient just to let the supplier in China arrange shipment. You save time, you don't have to make arrangements with a shipping company, all that sort of stuff. So that's more convenient, but then the trade-off is that you don't have the same visibility that you do if you did arrange all the shipping and everything yourself. And so that you just have to weigh up those sort of scenarios. But what I would say is that you need to have some level of control. So you need to have good communications with your supplier. You need to have an expected date of when it's going to hit the docks of your country. So if it's in the UK, you need to have an expected date of when it's going to hit there. And then you need to be on that supplier chasing up when you're getting close to that date. So we've got another shipment coming in now for the next product that we're launching. And it was due at the beginning of May. So like the 3rd to the 5th of May, somewhere around there. And the week before that, we were onto the supplier. What is the timeline for the shipment? Has it reached the UK docks, so that we can start tracking it with the tracking number? Because a lot of the time, the tracking number that the suppliers will give you is the local fulfillment service, the shipping company, or the local courier service that will be doing the last part of the shipping. And so in our case, we've got a DPD tracking number, but it's only valid once the shipment has arrived in the UK. And so you need to be on it with the supplier as soon as it hits the shores, as soon as it hits the docks in your country. You need to be tracking it with the tracking number that they've given you. And if there's any hiccup or anything like a customs duty or anything like that, you need to be on it fast. get that closed down so that you can get that package, because the last thing you want is for your package to come all the way there, almost delivered, and then be sent all the way back to China, only for you to then get into a argument with the supplier as to who's going to pay to have it reshipped or whatever the case is. But either way, it's just going to completely screw you, because then you've lost so much time, momentum, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, make sure you keep control of that and that you are able to track it. But first prize is going to be that you arrange your shipping yourself. So build a relationship with a shipping company, a fulfillment company, and make sure that you have that security and that safety net of being able to track everything and get your products to you in the time that you need them. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful. I'll give you a better update of our Amazon business over the coming weeks, and if you have any questions or comments or things that you want to ask or want me to cover in a video, then drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you, and reach out to me on social media. I'd love that as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.